The devastating consequences of drunk driving. Drunk driving, a catalyst for destruction. Drunk driving is a reckless act that serves as a catalyst for widespread destruction, putting not only the driver's life at risk but also endangering the lives of innocent others on the road. Potential consequences. The aftermath of drunk driving can be severe and far-reaching, including mental health issues, permanent disability, hospitalization, need for long-term medical care, extensive therapy, social isolation, increased vulnerability, imprisonment, or death, or murder. The illusion of invincibility. Many people fall into the trap of thinking, it won't happen to me or I'm careful when I drive. However, this mindset is dangerously misguided. The reality is that impaired driving significantly increases the likelihood of getting into a crash, regardless of the type of vehicle. Cars, vans, lorries, mopeds, motorbikes. Zero tolerance. It's crucial to adopt a zero-tolerance approach to drinking and driving. Even small amounts of alcohol or drugs can impair judgment and reaction times. The safest policy is to never drive after consuming any amount of alcohol or drugs. Respecting life on the road. When you choose to drive under the influence, you're not just risking your own life. You're endangering every other person using the same roads. It's essential to consider the lives of others and show respect for the shared spaces we all use. Conclusion. Think twice before getting behind the wheel after consuming alcohol or drugs. The consequences of drunk driving can be life-altering and irreversible. By making responsible choices, we can all contribute to safer roads and protect the lives of ourselves and others in our community. Rethinking Disability Assistance, a guide to respectful interactions. Introduction. In our society, there's often a misguided approach to interacting with individuals with disabilities. This guide aims to shed light on more respectful and empowering ways to offer assistance and interact with people with disabilities. The problem with unsolicited help. Offering assistance with simple, everyday tasks to individuals with disabilities can often be perceived as insulting or patronizing. It's crucial to understand that people with disabilities have often adapted to their circumstances and developed their own ways of managing daily tasks. Unsolicited help can undermine a person's independence and self-reliance. Assuming someone needs help based solely on their visible disability is a form of prejudice. When and how to offer assistance. While it's important to be considerate, it's equally important to use common sense when deciding whether to offer help. Here are some guidelines. Only offer assistance if it's clearly needed or requested. Ask before helping, would you like assistance with that? Respect the person's response, whether they accept or decline your offer. The power of adaptation. It's essential to recognize that humans have an incredible capacity for adaptation. People with disabilities often develop innovative ways to navigate their environment and accomplish tasks. Acknowledging this can help shift perspectives from viewing disability as a limitation to seeing it as a different way of interacting with the world. Treating people with dignity. The core message here is to treat individuals with disabilities as you would want to be treated yourself. As a valuable member of the community. With respect for their autonomy and capabilities. As an equal, not as someone who needs constant help or supervision. Changing perspectives. Instead of focusing on what a person with a disability can't do, consider their unique strengths and abilities. The insights and perspectives they bring to the community. How diversity in ability enriches our society. Conclusion. By rethinking our approach to disability, we can create a more inclusive and respectful society. Remember, the goal is not to ignore disabilities, but to see the person first and foremost as a valuable individual, capable of making their own choices and contributions to the community. Evolution and co-creation, embracing our potential. The path of evolution. As conscious beings, we are called to evolve and consider the relevance and truth in our lives. This journey of evolution is not just personal, but collective, as we strive to co-create with the universe itself. Radiating beauty. Each of us has the capacity to radiate beauty into the world. This beauty is not just physical, but encompasses our thoughts, actions, and the energy we project into our surroundings. Embracing possibilities. Trust in the unknown. Faith in our abilities. Courage to face challenges. Joy in transformation. As we evolve, we can find joy in the process of transformation. Each step forward is an opportunity for growth and transcendence beyond our current limitations. Valuing desires with tranquility. Our desires are not to be dismissed, but valued. By approaching our aspirations with tranquility, we align ourselves with the flow of the universe. Creating our sanctuary. Our intentions can become our sanctuary, a place of peace and purpose from which we can manifest our highest potential. Purpose and peace for our future selves. As we evolve and co-create, we are not just shaping our present, but crafting a future of purpose and peace for our future selves and generations to come. Conclusion. By embracing our potential for evolution and co-creation, we open ourselves to a world of possibilities. Through trust, faith, and courage, we can manifest a reality that radiates beauty and transcends our current understanding, creating a sanctuary of purpose and peace for all. Examples of everyday and harmful bias. Everyday bias examples. Assuming someone's profession based on their gender, e.g., assuming a woman is a nurse rather than a doctor. Expecting certain behaviors from people based on their age, e.g., assuming all older people are technologically inept. Making assumptions about someone's interests or abilities based on their race or ethnicity. Stereotyping people's personalities based on their birth order in the family. Judging someone's intelligence based on their accent or way of speaking. Harmful bias examples. Racial profiling in law enforcement, leading to unfair treatment and psychological trauma. Gender bias in hiring practices, resulting in unequal career opportunities and economic disparities. Ableism in social interactions, causing isolation and mental health issues for people with disabilities. Age discrimination in healthcare, potentially leading to inadequate medical treatment for older adults. Religious bias in communities, resulting in social exclusion and conflict. Physical and cognitive restructuring effects. On the giver. Reinforcement of prejudiced neural pathways, making biased thinking more automatic. Increased stress and cortisol levels when constantly maintaining biased attitudes. Reduced empathy and ability to connect with diverse groups of people. On the receiver. Internalization of negative stereotypes, leading to reduced self-esteem and confidence. Chronic stress from experiencing bias, potentially leading to physical health problems. Altered cognitive processes, such as heightened vigilance or expectation of discrimination. Potential changes in brain structure related to areas processing social pain and rejection. Introduction. Alcohol consumption is often glamorized in media and social settings, but the dangers associated with it are real and can have life-limiting consequences. This article explores the various ways alcohol can negatively impact an individual's health, cognitive abilities, and overall well-being. Impaired cognitive function. One of the immediate effects of alcohol consumption is its impact on cognitive function. Reduced reaction time. Alcohol slows down the brain's ability to process information and respond to stimuli, making activities like driving extremely dangerous. Impaired decision-making, the ability to think intentionally and make rational decisions is significantly compromised under the influence of alcohol. Neurological damage. Contrary to popular belief, the effects of alcohol on the brain go beyond temporary impairment. Brain cell death. Alcohol consumption, especially in large quantities, can lead to the death of brain cells. This damage can be permanent and cumulative over time. Long-term cognitive decline. Regular and excessive alcohol use may lead to lasting cognitive impairments, affecting memory, learning, and overall brain function. The cost of short-term pleasure. Many individuals consume alcohol for its short-term euphoric effects, but it's crucial to consider the trade-offs. Memory loss. Heavy drinking often results in blackouts or partial memory loss of events that occurred while intoxicated. Question to consider: is a night of drinking, which you might not even remember fully, worth the potential harm to your body and mind? Increased risk for younger generations. The impact of alcohol can be particularly severe for younger individuals. Developing brains: the human brain continues to develop well into the mid-20s. Alcohol consumption during this critical period can interfere with normal brain development. Cumulative damage: the earlier in life heavy drinking begins, the more potential there is for long-term damage to occur. Spiritual and intuitive disconnection. Beyond the physical and cognitive impacts, some believe alcohol can affect individuals on a more spiritual or intuitive level. Disconnection from higher powers: some people report feeling a sense of spiritual disconnection when consuming alcohol regularly. Reduced intuition and psychic abilities: there are claims that alcohol consumption can dull one's intuitive senses and psychic potential, though it's important to note that these effects are subjective and not scientifically proven. Conclusion: while alcohol is widely accepted in many societies, it's crucial to be aware of its potential dangers. The impacts on cognitive function, brain health, and overall well-being are significant and can be long-lasting. By understanding these risks, individuals can make more informed decisions about their alcohol consumption and prioritize their long-term health and wellness.